safe for him.
You think maybe Crit's made the decision
EG's turn to ban.
to come for here rather than pick a better counter?
Okay, with Zai. Unfortunately, their easy camp is blocked away. They managed to get a sentry down that has to be countered, so they don't have that opportunity. This is kind of rough, though.
Oh my god, they're all over him already, and on top of Crit, right click's coming in for U9, trying to find that kill, and it does look like indeed they're going to be able to draw first blood. Faith potentially going to end up taking a little bit of harassment here as well, but it looks like with the big bad Ursa, the strong person in this lane, they're able to force him back.
Yeah, the first kill when these three heroes match up against you. So I would much rather have them play a lot more passive. This laning fake sucks for EG. They don't like this, but Zai just needs to be able to try and open up one of these camps, try and do some pulling, and Sumail's actually in a bit of trouble.
They're on top of him. Kaka, he's already used Sprint, but there's going to be a crush, the DD rune to boot, and now losing out potentially on 2 of the 3 lanes. This is looking
have just basically cracked open the whole entire laning phase and are going to be able to walk away with, I think, a huge network experience lead by 10.
They're on top of Arteezy yet again. Right clicks coming through. U9 all in him, and the Bear Man hugs Lifestealer to death. And you talk about it up there as well. They placed that ward on the high ground on the Dire side, so they spotted out the movement from Crit the entire time.
Got to rotate in, get that 6-minute rune and take it away from the EG supports, and they think this is an opportunity to maybe have it go on U9, but he's so powerful, even just as a solo hero. Now they're going to get wrapped around.
Oh my god, Arteezy's there, but you do have Crit in the area. Maybe thinking about turning onto this. Sunstrike comes through as well. They brought in the puck. Every damn person from EG shows up in the bottom lane, and now trying to find more. Faith running away. There is no more boulders coming out from Crit. So
pace is going. It's just kind of an auto win for Newbee in many ways, so it's going to be EG who have to make a lot of different plays around the map, play very fast and very competitive.
Another Sunstrike coming in onto Faith. A little bit off the mark there. Might have been able to bring them both down with that fatal bonds on 2 of those heroes, but it does look like they'll be able to walk away, and Crit paid for the trouble. I mean, the other thing to keep in mind here is that there's still a Naga Siren draft.
Follow-up counter initiation that's going to be from the Warlock and his Chaotic Offering. So with those elements, they can dominate.
A nice pickup there again. Sumail, foes of EG have been solved at least slightly. How do you feel like they, I mean, you sort of multiple invest bombs now. They're going to actually go onto U9 and catch him again. Sunstrike going to be there. Enraged Pops turns to fight, created some trouble as well. They're going to be able to run him down almost. Well, that is going to be a Dream Coil committed. U9 still barely alive here, but is finally going to drop. We'll see if they can bring down Universe Puck. Flame Break is a little bit off the mark, but Faith, he will be able to go for some more right clicks here. Trying to run him down. Universe pulled back in and should be brought down with that one. Well, he gets another illusory orb. Jaunt away. They've got Universe in their sights, but he's so low, they aren't quite able to run him down as of yet. And Crit comes in to save the day. Flame Break connects. That should be enough. Jaunt not going to be there.
Oh man, he used that phase shift early, like poke at Roshan against a Naga Siren. They need that kind of full all-in committal that forces the Song of Siren and then tries to reset and still fight out.
Well, in the bottom lane, Faith is gonna, well, not quite. Rob, Infest isn't there. Oh, that hurts.
Now he doesn't have Infest or Rage. I think he just dies now.
Oh, Arteezy dove a little bit too deep for that one and is punished heavily. And this is
comfortable winning a 5v5, but they still do have to worry that a Naga Siren sleep on the right position could actually knock them entirely.
Oh, this is a nice combination. They're going to be on top of the Ursa, manage to find that pickoff. Sumail, the more difficult with Naga Siren Radiance online, right?
Yeah, you don't have too many more smokes to work with. I think they only have 1 right now. Crit's holding on to that one. Nice catch on Kaka.
Yeah, much needed. This is before any type of Blink Dagger for himself. Still very far away from that. I guess that is something else to keep in mind as they find that kill onto Kaka. Is that the other hero
farming bottom, even if he just forces the rotation, he gets caught, that's okay.
Arteezy, they're on top of him. There's the big forward. They got control. Lifestealer going to drop again. Types of rotations you're talking about. If you're not showing everybody, go for a smoke gank and get a kill.
Yeah, Newbee were able to play a lot more brazen in the first 10 minutes. Oh, we are getting close to Invoker really coming online as a team fighting power rather than just a farmer who occasionally sunstrikes for you. Arteezy may get caught again. If he sticks around for this next wave, he's going to get swapped back into an Ursa.
Yeah, they've got so many ways to break this.
Oh, got him.
Trouble. There's the swap. There's the crush. Right clicks coming through. Dead again. And well, Puck drops the Dream Coil. Now they're going to turn on to Universe. They want to take him down as well. They also spot out the Warlock in the background. Oh god, they're all going to die. Doesn't manage to get the Chaotic Offering on. They are going to come in with Sumail though. A huge meatball, Deafening Blast combination. And suddenly the Magic Man himself might be able to possibly turn this back around. Universe is going to live. Fate's starting to fall low as well. SC's dealing a lot of damage in this, though. Sumail needs to get out right now, and it doesn't look like they're quite going to be able to bring down that.
Barely, but Sumail, that was a good first step there, because that was a disastrous team fight, right? Arteezy is immediately picked off, and then the Song of Siren catches 3 heroes, where the Warlock is immediately disabled and has no impact. So it was basically 3 versus 5, and Sumail still to travel, moving around, and everything is being pushed in constantly, because EG is a team that doesn't deal with split push very well. This is why they last picked Naga.
Well, this is a really good pick-off again. They're able to constantly catch Taka. Now, something else to note.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Please, don't put me
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Lay her down softly.
Crit should be able to find this cleanup, I imagine.
Pull out the jukes, Kaka. 3 seconds to run to 3 seconds.
All right, I got him. Cold Snap is there. So again, a great display coming out from EG. It feels like Sumail is definitely picking up the slack where, you know, the rest.
They need to group up, make sure they don't lose anybody here. This is where this Newbee smoke comes in, right? They want to make sure that EG can't take advantage of the Song of Siren cooldown.
Oh, great display there. Zai gets picked off very quickly. It looks like Universe is still going to be able to more objectives happen for themselves. They're just trying to hold pat for the moment.
I do think they need to make some plays happen for tier 2. A pick off on Conka would be big.
Now they're going to be able to get it.
But they
wanted to as well. Now on the other side, United forced into the BKB already. They haven't brought down KP, but now you've got 5 heroes chasing after the Ursa. That is going to be Fate sacrificing himself for the cause, but they still might be able to run down U9 here.
In constantly. This is why, well, Arteezy's probably going to die here to a good smoke game.
Yeah, there's the jump back, the right click. They're all over him. And this is, again, something that I feel like is just, you kind of have to accept it.
Dependent on being a burst down a hero. Both Cheese and 8 act as a...
So many Twin Daggers available. They're on top of Kaka immediately. Earth Spirit still waiting to go in. Can go for the counterplay in a second here because SC is setting up for another kill. They're deciding TP away, but they've been able to catch them. All right, that was not quite there. Faith is going to end up dying. They're going to get the Courier as well. So it's a lot committed for the kill on the Venge.
Yeah, unfortunately, you just can't throw out that chaotic offering far enough to be able to catch the Naga too. But nice catch there by making sure they don't crumble under pressure. You know, I see a very clear win condition for Newbee when they had such a strong lane phase, but EG still found a way to claw back and continue to get pickoffs like this one on Kaka that have actually won them net.
Yeah, they've been able to really pull it back into their favor. And you still have the problem of the Naga Siren, but I'm seeing that path to victory right now for EG if they manage to let it do it back. Team fight is very much good against them. Yeah, and well, this is now Roshan's to be taken. The Sunstrike comes in and spots out the Unites in the area. It's still very hard to contest this with SC right there having the sleep. And it looks like he is going to go for it right now. Is actually not able to quite catch him. They're catching out the Light Stealer and the Earth Spirit right now. They will be able to secure themselves the Aegis now. Trying to turn the Universe. They drop the Chaos Offering. Doesn't really hit onto that many heroes. And now they're on top of Sumail. Slowed down so low. But can they even kill him off? There's a huge Deafening Blast combination that comes out. Invoker is not going to be able to do it. They just got too much damage coming out on Newbee. 4 dead, soon to be 5. EG all over him. Oh my goodness, what a great display. It does look like U9 also is going to get ran down here. Cold Snap back up in 1 second. There it is on U9. Tornado lift up. EG, they made it work.
Yeah, they did. That's a total wipe against Newbee on Newbee's side of the map. As well as the Song of Siren, they didn't last long enough for them to get a full retreat. Evil Geniuses do. With Aegis, it doesn't matter if they use some of those things like the BKB and Song of Siren so preemptively in the team fight. They're out of ammo at a certain point.
That was so well done, and it gives
on a team tower with no response.
They're looking for Sumail. You do have that Aether Lens on Batrider, so you can catch him from a little bit further away. Jump forward, pull back in Sumail. If they can blow him up here, this would be huge. They end up getting the crush, but it's broken, and it is still going to be able to bring down Sumail right at the start of this fight. He does have buyback, but in the meantime, they're going to chase down more. Sleep to catch, on to 3. 4 are actually caught in this one, but can they blow them up? Universe is going to be the first target. It looks like he's going to be able to get that phase shift for the moment. Over here to the side, Arteezy trying to show up. They use a here. They ended up going for the buyback. He jumps forward, controlling up the Ursa. Is Ice Wall down as well, so should be able to just continue to run him down. And it looks like they're just going to keep their eyes on the prize, take down these objectives.
Yeah, there's just not much they can do with the lasso down. They made that first play against Sumail, and that was excellent, but on the second life, they still can't get here quickly. I'm really surprised that Newbee are not protecting Roshan. They know this is about the time it should be up. I really thought they were going to cut across from bottom through mid and start taking some of that area, but it looks like they're still going to get there in time with this smoke play.
Yeah, EG going in, able to jump on top of him. Did he get roasted by? Well, Song of the Siren is down. They get the counter player. He still gets the Aegis though, and U9, they're turning to fight onto this crit with a really good silence, but is it going to be enough? They have the net down as well, onto 1, and it looks like with everybody starting to fall, they've already lost Ursa. They lost that Slardar as well. KP's starting to fall low. Sumail's so freaking low. He got down to 18 HP. It does finally go down, so 2 minutes with no Sumail. Still looking quite bad though for Newbee. It looks like they're also going to be able to take down SC there on the Naga Siren. 5.
And then go and lasso, but I think Lifestealer just kind of raged up. There was some force stab. He actually maybe hit Rogan or something. But it was just an awkward initiation that turns into another Song of Siren that doesn't look good at all. They got free damage on the Ursa with that Song of Siren. You know, they hit him a couple times and then they all fall asleep and invulnerable.
Well, it does force out the FC
sustain and initiation advantage over Newbee. So it's going to be more about maneuvering for Newbee to win.
Okay, well, you can see it there in the high ground. They jump forward, able to control up 1, but now Crit in a little bit of trouble. Arteezy trying to turn on U9. Not sure if that's going to quite work out for them, though. And well, it looks like Newbee are actually going to back, expecting the rest of EG is going to be right behind them.
Could argue there's some value there, but the only value is really just going to be on the other side. We're already seeing with these team fights. EG's taking it slow, they're controlling the map. You know, it's like, well, look, they have this opportunity maybe to go through mid and push back on. But EG is still keeping this, like, they're just more focused on controlling the map and making sure Naga Siren does not get these split push options out there. You look at mid and top lane, they're really not pushed in at all, so EG is in a great position to start sieging.
They got 1 free pin. Now they pull in Arteezy pretty deep into that one, but the deep ball combination comes out. Is it going to be enough to bring him down? KP heals up himself for the moment to try and stay alive, but it looks like they're still over on the other side on top of Zai. The Chaotic Offering has already come down though, and it looks like the Bat Rider buyback is going to try and go for initiation on it. Arteezy eats the cheese. Now U9 turned upon. He's taking too much damage though. They're all over him. It is going to fall. That last little right click coming through. EG came to play. Both of their supports are gone now, as we do have SC on the back line. Arteezy is there. Does he get the bash? Not quite going to be there, but turns now into Kaka. Blink in the draft that maybe the Dazzle would have been something that they wanted to go for. Banned out, made it really tough for EG, but now you sort of have that secondary form of it in the Grave. But oh, this is going to end up being a dead Slardar here. Gets picked off, and rotation comes in though from the rest of Newbee. Kaka still manages to get off a clutch onto Crit to keep him back, and there's Puck already dead. Now U9 trying to take down Crit. Isn't quite there in position to bring him down, but it's like Kaka gonna miss onto that right click, and well, they break the Lincolns for Sumail. The sleep is gonna catch onto several.
Oh, I don't know about this one. It's risky.
Quite tough. You have the refresher there for Invoker as well if you want to come in. Yeah, they're just going to TP away. Good decision, but the lift up will catch the Venge, and Faith most likely to die here.
It's going to be a drop gem. It's really unfortunate.
Oh wait, there was a courier. He's trying to give it to the courier. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Saving that shot's still going to finish him off, but if somebody can run into that jungle area, might be able to pick it up.
Oh, they did it.
Go Bat Rider, get it.
They didn't know that it got sued. Oh, that was beautiful.
All right. So they took the gem away from Evil Geniuses. That's pretty big. If I'm not sure if EG doesn't work like that. Just
EG ready to barrel down the lane again. How does this green fight look for Newbee?
They need a strong initiation, and it can't be on the Lifestealer. They need to somehow get KP to catch the Invoker maybe in the back lines, because he's got a refresher. He's such a big threat in team fights, but he's going to grab crit instead. He does have that saving mechanism, so they're going to try and take it out of the fight.
Nicely done. There's the Dream Coil down. The first meatball has already dropped. Sumail does still have the refresher if he wants to go for it. Ice Wall dropped as well. They've already taken down the Ursa. They've taken down the Bat Rider. EG, it was looking so bad for so long, but now looking a hell of a lot better. And Sumail, well, they're going to be able to continue to get this chase down, killing off all the illusions and hitting barracks as well. EG is all over him.
This is just over. I think without the Ursa, there's no way Naga Siren by herself can output the damage to force EG back.
Now they're all over him. Kaka's gonna drop. EG, again, it was looking so rough for them through those early stages, but throughout all of this, they were able to persevere and now take what looks to be tier 4s and unless barring a miracle, some type of a win. Sunstrike takes them down and GG gets called. Great play, GG.
Yeah, great. I think what Newbee were operating on a 5,000 gold advantage, it looks like, by like 16 minutes. They had a very early Radiant, but EG, they just